Alright, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Ball Super Recap. So, we've got a new episode. I want to phrase correctly here. It is better than last week's episode, but last week's episode was an abomination, to say the least. I should probably mention that this is, of course, my personal opinions. If your opinions are different toward the episodes, be sure to let me know, but keep in mind this is my personal opinion, and it may not correspond with the opinion that you have. With that out of the way, let's get into what happened in this week's episode. So, we start off where we left off last time. Goku has just been defeated by Beerus, even in his 3 Super Saiyan states, and is now bummed out at the fact that he could not defeat Beerus, and Beerus actually took him out in 2 hits. And therefore he of course wants to train on Kaio's planet. Kaio just tell him not to do so because North Kai, King Kai, has to do a lot of reparations on his planet. A lot of repairs, sorry. Due to the fight that actually took place on his planet. Pretty much destroyed his planet, almost. So he has a lot of stuff he has to fix, and he doesn't really want Goku to destroy more than he already has. So he tells Goku to go join the party of Bulma and go help them instead. But he says he can't go there because he's afraid of Bulma, of course. So he sits on top of a building at Kaio's planet and says, I have to wait here. In the meantime, we jump straight over to the party at the boat, at Bulma's birthday party. And we have Vegeta here remembering the name Lord Beerus. He actually realizes that he's heard it somewhere, and he is now trembling with fear because he learned that Kakarot was defeated in 2 hits. That scares the living crap out of him. And so, of course, Beerus reveals himself on the boat in front of Vegeta, and Vegeta is still like, do I know you? And Beerus just makes a fool out of him, pranks him. And that, of course, pisses Vegeta off, and he rushes towards him trying to land a blow. But he actually stops in the middle of it. Beerus does not move an inch, but Vegeta actually trembles and falls over and stumbles on his feet with pure fear. And he then realizes who Beerus is. He remembered that his father, actually, a long time ago, was being pummeled down by Beerus, to say the least. His head was actually underneath Beerus' foot because he wanted a comfortable pillow, and he did not receive the best comfortable pillow. And therefore Beerus was, of course, the child he is. He was mad about it and pissed and wanted to punish Vegeta's father. Vegeta remembers seeing this as a child and therefore rushes toward Beerus because he doesn't want to see his father getting hurt. And so Beerus takes a glance at Prince Vegeta at this time, baby Vegeta, Kid Vegeta, and he actually stumbles on his feet and falls over and can't move an inch. So this horror reaction actually reminds Vegeta of what Beerus is, or who he is. And of course this ends up with Vegeta trying to have Beerus not destroy everything, and therefore having to keep Beerus' mood in a decent state, so Beerus won't destroy anything. So of course he does a lot of random shit trying to stop Beerus from becoming mad. One of these things is, of course, that he actually has to make some Tamiyaki, I think it's called. I'm sorry if I pronounce it incorrectly or name it incorrectly. It is a Japanese meal that he wants to do in front of Beerus to actually please him, because he is very pleased with the food that the Earth actually presents. And so Vegeta thinks this is a good way to keep Beerus in bay. In the meantime, of course, there's other participants at the party, namely Goten and Trunks, playing around with water guns, and Trunks accidentally hits Beerus, and that of course pisses Beerus off immensely, and he starts screaming. And Vegeta just reacts in a weird fashion. He actually screams himself, Vegeta, and jumps into the water, punches out a giant octopus up in the air, blasts it, and makes a meal out of it to please Beerus once again. Later on, Beerus learns of the delicious meal called pudding, and he realizes that he wants to taste it because he has not tasted it, and he goes to Boo, which has all the pudding cups, and asks for one, and Boo of course licks all of the balls and says no. This induces another nightmare scenario where Beerus is attacking Vegeta. And that's pretty much where the episode ends. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this recap. Let me know what you guys think about this episode, and I will see you guys later.